on, man, be reasonable. This helps both of us.
I'm sorry, Clem.
Bonus features. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Someone specifically asked for this, so yeah. Let me just address this first. The plan was to take Clem and offer her to the New Frontier, which at this point all we knew them for was a really dangerous, not to be trusted organization that Clem used to be a part of that now is in hiding from. So my logic in shooting him here is because he is literally asking me to endanger Clem's life. So people said, why did you shoot him? That's a dumb decision. Like, you could have just accepted the plan, but I kind of disagree. Like, his plan was putting Clem in danger. Like, do I want to risk that? Not really. I still stand by my decision. I do. I know people will be like, really? But let's see. Let me see if I stand by it by come the end of this thing.
I'm sorry, Clem.
But you said...
I know what I said. It's not worth Gabe's life.
See, this is just... I don't know.
Come on, Clem. Start walking.
I feel like... Why would I pick
You're
this?
a fucking coward! A fucking coward! Honey,
Whoa.
how could you?
She lied to us, Gabe. She put her...
You know what's funny though? I feel like if you hadn't played as Clem in earlier seasons, maybe you'd have picked this. I don't know, if you played this as standalone, maybe you would have picked this. That's the bias, you know, that's the bias that they probably couldn't avoid with decisions or tried very hard to implement ways that you could avoid, but I couldn't avoid it. Immediately I knew my decision.
Think whatever you want. We're going. If you really want Clem to live,
Damn.
do this my way.
This really made Harvey look like the bad guy, this decision. Damn, man. Far out. Damn, that's a bit unnecessary.
Why the hell has he got a gun on Clementine?
You want to tell him or should I?
Out with it! Why is
I love how the person went like this with their mouth like, oh my gosh, that's funny.
there a weapon in that girl's back?
The New Frontier? She was one of them.
Was my ass. Their brand is on her arm.
Yeah, but that
She's
doesn't
New
mean...
Frontier. Has been all along.
I think that's a bit of a... I don't know.
They're gonna be real happy to see her again.
Loki, this still
put
makes me
money
want to
on
shoot him.
He's not wrong. This could be useful.
But right now, we need to find Kate and Eleanor.
Could be useful,
You're right. Let's
but
move
like...
out.
I just disagree, man. I don't think... I don't know.
I'm thinking it's a good thing we have Clementine. Because it's time we walk up to their front
It's literally like, feels like just using her, eh? Like, it's like, yeah, let's use Clem. Let's throw her under the bus and put her life in danger, because we don't know what the New Frontier is going to do to her. For all we know, they could have decided they were going to kill her. You know, we didn't know what the plan was with them.
That mean we're doing this my way?
It might. But so we're clear. You follow my lead until our people are safe. Understood?
Fine.
He still annoys me,
Here we
eh?
go.
Conrad. Did a lot of people say they liked Conrad then? Like a lot.
You again? You must have some kind of death wish.
She needs medical help.
And you have one of our people.
Uh-huh. What's your point?
Sorry about this, Clem.
Clementine! How long's it been?
Not long enough.
Cute. She's got you mixed up in all this.
Thumbnail.
Who's she to you? Doesn't look like she's here by choice, so... by force?
She's just a hostage. Nothing more.
Damn. Damn.
All right. You have my attention.
Damn.
But I'd be lying if I said I was convinced.
Who actually
wanna
answered
do?
picked this
Go
way?
get the boss. He's gonna want to see this. Now, all of you, lower your weapons.
Not a chance.
Might be a good idea to play along here, at least for now.
You put him down, I'll see that as an expression of good faith. Nice and easy.
It's the same
Or else
story.
this is gonna end bad.
I don't think so. We lower our weapons, we're dead.
Guess we're doing this the hard way then.
Bruh, whoever was playing this really was testing fate, eh? Plays out the same.
It's possible.
Clementine, you were part of the New Frontier. Did you know David?
I knew him. If I'm being honest, he's not a good guy.
Is that right?
If you told me he was the one behind Prescott, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm the first to admit my brother can be kind of a hard ass, but he's not that bad.
People change.
Damn.
What happened at the gates? The fact that he's your brother? That doesn't change anything. I'm gonna find the man who killed Francine. These people better not get in my way. I'm gonna be asking questions about what went down at Prescott, and I won't stop until I get answers.
We need to look like we're playing along with their rules. Go
I
along.
feel like... I don't know why, like, it was so requested that I watched this, eh? Like, I don't mind... I feel bad, like, I don't mind him. But, like, and I know that he's just had someone die, okay? I think that's left my mind, because obviously it's been a while since that scene actually happened for me. He just gives me, like... red hot vibes, like he's risky, you know, he's dangerous to have around. I, having watched as far as I've watched right now, would not have changed my decision. Someone who's willing to hold a gun to the head of a child and be like, nope, we're using Clementine, nope, nope, we do what I say, nope, nope, like they're kind of like losing the plot. But I can understand. Someone actually mentioned that when you get the choices, it says like shoot Conrad or it says accept the plan. Where they were sort of saying it should say open fire. Or it should say try to shoot Conrad. Try. Make it more of a risky decision. Because I feel like say shoot Conrad, it just feels so like obvious that it's going to work. That's probably why I did it so easily. Like I wasn't going to offer Clem up. Damn, like seriously? I don't change my mind. Literally, this has not made me change my mind. I feel bad saying that, but...
For now. Then, when the time is right, that's when we demand justice.
Because remember, he also... Oh, I can't remember. Never mind. Let me just stop.
What else is in there?
Not a whole lot. Flashlight, not enough weapons, no food.
Deal with it.
If I was Clem, I'd be low-key pissed off. Maybe I'd understand, but like, damn.
Take it. Please. Take it. Call it an apology. That man back there in the tunnel, that wasn't me. Take the gun.
Conrad, don't let the past get in the way of common sense. Give him the gun, Javi.
I can find something along the way. Always have.
I don't like it.
Let the man
Damn.
decide.
The gun is yours, Conrad. I can handle myself.
Nobody
But
fires
why
a
did
single
he
shot.
just decide to be like, I'm sorry? Like, I get it. Like, man was troubled. I don't know, like, just... Once again, it's because I didn't play this way. It just like in the last set of alternate endings, it feels weird watching it because it's like, these aren't the characters I formulated. Do you know what I mean? Or they're not the decisions I would have picked. It's hard watching these. It's really hard,
Don't
eh?
shot unless you are deep
I don't know how to
fucking
react to
fried.
it.
You hear me? We don't want to attract whatever the hell's out there.
That's it. Won't go any higher. Everyone get in.
So how does he survive? How does he die then? In this method, or does he survive the whole way?
Javi, go!
Oh, I see. If you don't give him the gun, he dies?
Come on, Trey.
Close the door.
Hurry! Get that goddamn jack out of there! Damn, man! That was too close.
Get in!
Let's go, Conrad!
Conrad, come on!
Conrad.
Wait, so does that then mean that, like, would Tripp then still be angry? Thinking that it's Harvey's fault? If I was to play this out, if I hadn't had killed Conrad, giving him the gun would have been what I'd done. That's the vibe that I'd get. So we'd end up with all of us here. Cool. If I had sacrificed Clem, if I had offered up Clem, which I don't think I was ever gonna do. So you're telling me, other people, everyone just went along and just went, oh yep, let's just... Although, did people do that knowing that Clem would survive anyway? Did people do that thinking to themselves, well, she's not gonna die? I was thinking more like defending Clem, as if she wouldn't survive beyond the season. I don't know. I want to know what went through your head when you picked to offer up Clementine, knowing full well you had no idea where that would go. What went through, like, why did you pick that? Because you couldn't kill Conrad because you didn't want to? Just, what was the main motivating factor? I need to know. I need to know! It's almost bad doing it, but it's like, I don't know, I'm not changing my mind. Oh, and he's the one that killed Conrad's
Easy, Conrad.
wife, right?
He's already down.
Whoa! Damn!
Remember my woman, Francine? You snuffed her out like she was nothing.
She was nothing.
He's finished. Get it over with.
Come on. What are you
Oh
waiting
my god, that would have made this decision a whole lot harder, because this decision now becomes keep him alive for the benefit of, oh my gosh, or letting Conrad get justice. Now that's good writing. Now that's a plot line which I wouldn't know where to answer, because I've spoken about this a bazillion times in The Walking Dead. I struggle with making decisions when it interferes with people's right to justice. Right, we've seen it so many times. He feels like he needs justice right now, but Harvey knows keeping him alive gives us an advantage. So how would you choose that? I feel like I would just have to let the timer run out. I don't know. I'd want to voice my opinion, but to take away that from him, that's only going to cause so much division.
We've got to move. No point drawing it out.
Oh damn. So in this one, you don't even get a choice to keep him alive. Because we kept him alive, eh? Wow, so it doesn't even give you that option or that dilemma.
Conrad?
What? Ain't got the guts to kill another man.
No. You're not a man.
Oh, what a line.
You're nothing.
Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'll admit that's kind of cool.
I couldn't find him.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you. They've escalated past their same old usual argument. Never heard it this bad. That's some rough shit right there.
So Conrad, this is the side of him I would have wanted to have seen. Beyond getting the justice he felt like he deserved, the cool, the calm, the collected Conrad. This is where I would have wanted to see, you know?
I'm gonna try to get some shut-eye.
It's worth dying
This is going to be the stuff that makes me regret.
This is more important to me than anyone else.
Regret killing.
I've got a gun, and I know how to use it.
No way anybody is dying. Not today. That's why we have to take the time to talk it through, so everybody comes out okay. Nobody here is gonna let you be a martyr, Gabe. Your life is precious.
Before you all make any decisions about who's coming and who's staying and who's gonna do what, I just wanted to say, I'm sitting this one out.
What are you talking about, Conrad?
I'm sorry about David. I am. I just don't particularly care what happens to the folks here in Richmond.
Oh, damn.
It's not my community. Not my problem. I got what I came here for.
Wow. what?
That's not the kind of man I want to be. Just gotta figure it out. Who the new Conrad is.
All right,
I don't...
I get it. You came with us far enough.
I see what you're doing, but I just can't take
I
the-
understand, like, but this is where I don't think I relate to him, eh? Like, he just straight up doesn't care about the people here, even the innocent ones. He's just like, oh, it's not really my problem, which I guess is fair enough, right? If you want to be selfish, would you even call that selfish or just survivalist? You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to even call it selfish because you're like, no, he's just trying to survive. Why does he have to put his life on the line? I get that, but like, I don't know. Like, I'm really struggling to like him, eh? Very briefly, I get moments where I'm like, okay, yeah. Would you guys in any way relate him to Kenny or relate him to any of our hard-hatted characters? Because I'm getting the same feelings, eh, of like frustration with him. Like, I'm frustrated by his arc.
I'm gonna get some things together and find some place to wait out the herd. I'll attract less attention if I'm by myself.
Conrad. Man.
Hey, no goodbyes. I'll see you on the other side, brother.
I'll see you.
Anyway.
Okay, so
Does he come back to help or something? Is that what the cool arc is?
Well, this is a hell of a situation, isn't it? Don't
Yeah.
look so surprised, okay? Didn't get as far as I thought I would, that's all.
Conrad! You have
Okay,
no
that's
fucking
kinda
idea how
cool.
glad I am to see you.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me. I really was headed out, but something made me turn back. Good thing I did, huh?
Yeah, because I was losing faith.
it's Kate. She's coming for us.
All this still plays out the same anyway. So really, it doesn't feel like there's much of an impact beyond him convincing us to use Clem.
You've got to get over there before.
Kate!
If you don't dodge Kate. What do you mean if you don't dodge Kate?
Oh shit! Conrad!
Oh my!
Bring it back to me.
Kate, you hit Conrad.
What?
That's not her fault.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Maybe he wasn't blaming her, I don't know.
It was an accident.
I know.
Okay, yeah, he knows.
I know.
Damn, that really does... Oh well, Conman could have survived the whole lot. Him saving Harvey after all that is a cool arc. After everything at Prescott and then the confrontation with Clem and then the apology and then sacrifice. That's a cool story. That's probably the only one in here that I may have picked, potentially. And that's if for some reason I decided to sacrifice Clem or to risk Clem's life. If I hadn't played the game, let's put it this way, if I hadn't known Clem, that's probably what I would have picked. And then we would have probably ended up either here or sacrifice stage. Damn.
And yet death was not something you could ignore. It had its weight. It seemed to her she had better not form the practice of ignoring death. If she tried it, death would find a way to answer back. It would take another of her loved ones to remind her to respect it.
I actually can't wait to talk
What's
after
that
this
you're
because
reading?
it's really hit me
Some
what this
old
sort
book
of
Francine
symbolizes.
always tried to get me to read. Cowboys and shit like that. Told her it wasn't my style. She would insist, though. And I'd insist right back otherwise.
Francine must have had good taste. Looks like you're enjoying it.
Just don't tell Francine.
Damn. One more thing.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Woo! Hey, I know it wasn't easy to keep me around, but to that small percentage of you who did, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Well, I would say you're welcome, but I think I killed you at the earliest opportunity. Oh my days. Okay, that's a cool little Easter egg. I like that. Look, guys, I'm going to be blatantly honest here. I don't think this has made me change my mind, okay? After everything, all the hot-headedness, if you can get through it, I can see why people liked him. I can see through that. I can understand it. Those initial scenes you get with him, you think, okay, this is a nice guy. And a very, very steep decline. You really start to not trust him or you dislike him or whatever. For me, it was more that his issue with Clementine, I think, was just a deal breaker. Do you know what I mean? Like, I even watching all of that, don't think there's any way I would have changed my mind, because I'm not gonna sacrifice Clem. Not knowing anything about Richmond, not knowing, maybe I made the decision a little quick. Maybe. I think if I could change anything, it would have been to really consider the options more, but you really don't get much time. So I genuinely don't think, unless I didn't feel connected to Clem, or I thought more objectively, if I thought more objectively about the benefit of the situation, maybe I would have used Clem. Okay, kept Conrad alive. But that's the only way I see that happening. But what I will say is this. I do feel like there are that very final arc of him surviving or sacrificing himself, I think, even though it was just a very small snippet of that story, it made me like him. So thank you to the people that recommended this, because it's opened my eyes a bit to who Conrad could have been if I didn't take my shot as quick as I did. But unfortunately, I just don't see my decision changing. What I did is what I did, and it was a reaction based on protecting Clementine. That's how I justify it. I shot someone. And you know what? You could say selfishly, because I was protecting one person. I was thinking of one person rather than the group. And this all ropes in nicely to what I keep saying to you guys about how by the end of the season, I felt like I was making decisions for Harvey, not for Clem. I wish there was a way I could have started the season feeling like every decision I made was for Harvey, not Clem, because I genuinely felt like I was playing as someone I wasn't. I felt like I was in someone else's shoes. I was Clementine living in someone else's body. So all the decisions were for Clementine, were about Clementine, were directed at Clementine, all of it. It's unfortunate because, yeah, things can change, but I think all of this, it really does symbolize something I've spoken about in the Discord a lot recently, and that's every single person's playthrough with a character will be different. Every character, so my Conrad, vastly different to your Conrad. My Clementine, very different to your Clementine. My David, completely different to your David. Like, you know, the list goes on. Like, it really all depends on the culmination of all the subjective choices I made. That's what I love about these games. I'm so happy I've been introduced to them, because I get to create my characters and drive my own story. Admittedly, sometimes I wish there were more options of choices. I think that's why people love watching these videos too, because they go, oh, I really want to see how Dan approaches these situations, or what Dan does to this character, or how this character looks in Dan's eyes. And the perfect example is Kenny. I probably was in a minority of how Kenny appeared in my storyline, because I really butt heads with him, just very different thinking, and we had a huge debate on this in Discord. Honestly, you guys, I really think people should join it, because there's so much I can say, and I know these Beyond the Walls people love, but a lot of the time I don't know what I'm saying. It's just off the dome, you know. With the Discord, people literally can ask all these questions, and I can respond real time, and it's like a conversation. Someone said, you should make a podcast. Maybe I should. So yeah, guys, I really enjoyed that, because it's given me a new perspective on Conrad, but at the same time, it's opened my eyes to the fact that my first choice is my only choice, okay? I cannot go back and change my choice. I made a choice from the good of my heart based on how I felt in a certain scenario. That can come with regret. That can come with indecision. It can come with moral discrepancies to how everyone else on the channel feels. That's what I love about it, guys. But at the end of the day, my first choice is my only choice. I can only play as me then. I cannot play as me now. That's it's a quote that I'm that I've just built, and I'm trying to like really firm that into this Telltale series, is me then is not me now. Me now would play the game differently. Me now would watch The Walking Dead differently. Oh my gosh, if you have seen the more recent episodes, and then you go back and watch season 6 or 7, imagine me now, with all those thoughts and opinions, watching it back then. So different. So different. But anyway, guys, thank you for this, Telltale. I don't know if I've spoken enough, but I've recorded for almost 2 hours sitting in this chair today. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit it, I'm going to post it, I'm going to get everything ready, and if anyone's got any more questions, depending on whether there are questions or not, we can organize, maybe we organize a live stream. I'd like that, you know, if people have any more questions about these playthroughs, or how I'd approach this or how I'd approach that. And you know what, there was a little part of me that thought I would consider live streaming reactions to things, so you guys get a whole bunch of either it's alternate endings, either it's extra The Walking Dead content, deleted scenes, whether it's real life moral dilemmas, all these different things. You guys culminate that all together, and boom, we have a video prepped, a live stream prepped, where I can just talk off the dome and answer questions in the moment, which is kind of what I wish these were, but kind of inconvenient to do live streams of these because they're so integrated to the show, so I can't. Sometimes I want to watch The Walking Dead, so I need to record this ASAP. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, guys, that is all from me. I'm going to leave that there. As ever, don't forget to drop this video a like, guys, and subscribe if you have not already. Don't forget to follow the Instagrams, the Discords, all of it. Welcome to the Wapocalypse, guys. It's your boy, Dan, running it. So yeah, that's all from me, guys. As ever, thank you for Dan, thanks for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.